provided by the Belgians. From this indicated Devlin emerged the connection with Mobutu. The reaction was that here is a man who is a strong nationalist, intelligent, and who seems to have leadership qualities along with others. For several of the others, the reaction was rather negative. This was not truthful, since Mobutu was already serving Devlin as an informer. There was widespread suspicion of Mobutu in Congolese circles during the roundtable. It was widely believed that he had been an informer in the pay of Belgium from the late 1950s. Jeff Van Bilsen, who was at the roundtable as an advisor to Abaco, personally warned Lumumba that Mobutu was working as an informer. He pointed out that this made MNCL vulnerable. Given Mobutu's prominent role in the party, Lumumba responded that he was already aware of this and that it was an innocent way for Mobutu to bring in some extra income. Lumumba knew personally the difficulties of financial hardship, but he had also developed a dangerously soft spot for Mobutu. The network of part-time informers to the Belgian Security Service was extensive. On 11th April 1961, Congo Dian-Unguga, the principal organ of Abaco, devoted several pages to a list of informers discovered in the Belgian colonial records. Mobutu's relationship with the Devlin was explored at an important conference on events in the Congo in 1960 and 1961, which was held in 2004 at the Woodrow Wilson International Center for Scholars in Washington, D.C. Attendees included Larry Devlin, Thomas Kanza, who represented Lumumba's government at the United Nations and was later a minister in the government of President Laurent-Desire Mobutu, Kabila, Cleophas Kamitatu, the provincial president of the Parti Solidaire Africain, the political scientist Georges Unzogola Untalaja, who described himself as a scholar of the Congo as well as a native of the Congo. Stephen R. Westman, former staff director of the U.S. House of Representatives Subcommittees on Africa, who is an expert on U.S. foreign policy in the Congo, and the American political scientist Herbert F. Weiss, who conducted research on the Congo for the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, between September 1959 and mid-1962. Unzogola Untalaja asked probing questions about the CIA's use of Mobutu as an agent, but this was firmly resisted by Devlin. There was a clear distinction, he said, between an agent and a cooperator. He was never an agent by my assessment, explained Devlin. Rather, he was a cooperator because we both seemed to be going in the same direction, and therefore there was a certain collaboration. Devlin was adamant that Mobutu was never recruited. When asked if Mobutu was given a stipend, he evaded the question. You don't have to be an agent to receive a stipend, he argued defensively. An agent is a person to whom we would say, we expect you to do this and do that. Mobutu was never a person to whom we could say, do this, and this, and this. But what Devlin did acknowledge was that the CIA had assessed the Congolese politicians long before independence. There were still several months to go before the Congo's first democratic elections in its history, but the CIA had already identified Mobutu as a future leader who was susceptible to the American influence, someone to cultivate and to promote. the end of that chapter. Thank you so much for listening. We shall then go on to America and Africa, which is going to be the part 4 of the book on our next reading. Thank you once again for listening. So we shall take a break and we shall take calls. So all of you who have 1 or 2 things to say as your own contribution to this chat, your turn is next. Like this broadcast, share it if you haven't already. And when I come back, I will take calls. So don't go anywhere yet, okay? Don't. Thank you. Listen, we have, let me see, we have like an hour to take in calls this afternoon, okay? And that could be you. That could be you. So I have a caller. Hello there.
Hello, Michael. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Fine. It's Michael from Turkey.
It is Michael. How are you today, Michael?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Great.
I
Thanks so
want
much
to
for joining us.
I want to thank you for everything you're doing normally. I mean, it can't be enough. We can't always appreciate you enough, you know.
Thank you.
I don't even know where to start from because I'm just laughing. It's difficult. I've been laughing throughout.
So which of them would you say is actually cracking you up even more? Is it the tumble or the state of the Nigerians that are singing and dancing just to remind the government that they are hungry? Or which of them? Because the whole place is actually like going up. The whole place is like a joke town now.
It's a joke town. You got it right. It's a joke town. And I like the word you used when you were like instead of sure to say we are going on a protest, let's just say we are going to express our anger. You know, just when you express it, you just say, you know what, bro, I can go Ikeja, you know that kind.
Afterward, when you finish expressing yourself, when you sing, when you dance, you can say, see, bro, I need to quickly catch the bus going to Ikeja, get appointment there where I go, yeah? Because this is not something that will change the mind of your criminal politician, ever.
You know, I wrote something in the comment section. I said, if only these 200 million people actually know their power, they have no idea their power. It baffles me because when I see people that don't know the power they have, forget the army, or the army, they are holding gun. If the army overthrows the government now, you will see America, Britain, all of them say, hey, it's a lie, we can't recognize them. Hey, they're illegal. Illegal people. But guess what? If it's the people that overthrow these guys, everybody
they go they beg them. Okay. Let's say okay, everybody should leave. They will tell all these criminals to leave. Now, you see, their friends, Americans, they will tell them that, you know what, you would have to leave, or your people don't reject you.
You will have to leave. America will beg us. Will say, okay, you have to leave. Oh, yeah. Which who do you want to be your leader? They will come and
they will begin to say, let's go negotiate with the protesting citizens. Who are your leaders? What do you want? How do you want this to go now? Now, from that time, when I go come, they say, okay, before any election happen for this contraption, and like this will go be, and like this will go be. Exactly. This is why they sing solely. Now, I'm beginning to kind of not like that song anymore. It's sounding so stupid these days. Solely, any small thing. Solely.
That is it. That's why you could see the army, the police, all of them are just waiting to go to the next joint.
Yeah, next checking point. These guys are done. No, they go.
Well, all of you are going up and down. But in a way, I don't know. Is it because of the NSAS protest that these guys are afraid? But I don't know how to explain this, but people really need to know that they have enormous power. That power is more than the president, more than governor. It just
you can run these people out of town. The only thing that is holding you back is your fear. Nobody say you don't want to die. I don't want to. You are dying already. People are dying already. So this one, when we say I don't want to die, people don't want to die. That one is nonsense. It makes sense again.
As for Kalu that is going to fall, that he was trying to jump on top car and he said that, me, I have no sympathy for him.
Don't.
Zero sympathy.
Zero.
Because number one, a lot of young people have died because he wanted to become this same president. He has seen the people you denied to grow old. Then you now want us to respect you.
Say if we don't respect you, we don't go grow old. But they shakara us. We don't say your intention is not to let us grow old anyway.
What is it? These guys, if it is possible for these old guys to wipe out all the young people, they are ready to do it. They will do it. And they have no remorse about it. They have no remorse. So why should I not be, with the rest?
It's an elderly person. How many of you will get elderly grandpa for house? Are still looking for a job for them. Now you want them to go and start a job. How many people here will get grandpa for house? They send them to go look for a job again. But yet you want a sick man to heal a sick country.
Imagine. And the funniest is that all the propagandists, APC, Agbadoma, all of them, the moment that fell came and they saw that the video was going right, they just started coming. People like Bayo Onodoga came, gave statements. Why are you giving statements over a phone? What has football got to do with the statement?
They go explain
make statements about another thing. That is Nigeria for you. They are very they'll be major in the minor, minor in the major. That is very, 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 very annoying. If we'll keep educating them, but
we'll keep showing it to them. That's what they don't like. Are you mocking us now? Are you mocking us? Instead of you don't know what God can. Oh, when you leave God out of this, I beg you. Yeah, I'm not. Are you mocking us? And yes, I'm mocking you. Kilobeshe, what do you go do? Are they mock you? Because every action they say gets a consequence. That's how I talk to them. I tell them that if they come to me and say, are you instead of you to not mock us, don't mock people. Yeah? Don't mock people if they are not well. So say if Nubu know well. But yet you wanted a sick man to be your president. It can't fall now. You won't come gaslight me. You want gaslight me, make I no react. Who does that?
Anyway, the last one is about this Anyoma state.
Oh, you want to react to that? Go on. Yeah, please.
Just a little bit. That will be my last conclusion. Because me, myself, I am from Anyoma. I'm from Iseleoku, Idimuje, Uno. Anybody that knows that place, you know that that's my state. The reason why I will support this state creation, even though there's no reason for creating state, because the old ones that we have, they've not even done anything to it.
I understand.
This is the best time to start uniting all the Igbos. I am totally supporting this Anyoma state creation, and you should put it back into the southeast. It will be easier for the
there's this campaign, and I'm not going to say all of the Benin or Edo people, sure you get. But there are this 1, 2, 3 people from this Edo or Benin that are more angrier than the Jaws in Delta. Okay?
Imagine.
So they are more angrier. that the Igbo speaking, the Igbo people in Anioma and all this Sicily and all these areas, yeah. So they are angry that they want to belong to their fellow brothers and sisters in the real, like, Igbo speaking states. And they are more enraged, and I don't understand why. I've actually seen them said a lot of things. So some of the videos I can't even put them up. I'm like, you are not from Delta State. Why are you this angry? Why are you angry that they are discussing about the Igbo speaking? No, they are not Igbo. Anioma is not Igbo. And all of them are like, okay, I'll wait for people from Anioma to tell me they are not. You are from there.
The funny thing that when I watched that your video yesterday and I watched the space, I was angry. I wanted to actually be in that space because Vivian, the girl that was in that space, which is from Anioma too, she wasn't really explaining it.
She wasn't pushing enough point to shut those guys up.
You cannot tell me where I'm coming from. You cannot tell me my history. I am from there. You that are from Edo State, go and attack yourself with your Oba. What's your business with Anioma? If you want to be divided, and I can agree, I can understand
crisis,
Exactly. I can understand why guys from Anioma are trying to distance themselves from the Igbo guys and all. Because during anybody that remember the Asaba massacre, I don't think after you go through that, you won't want to be part. You'll be like, no, anything about war, I know they lined up my people. They lined up people. If I see any descendant of Mutala Muhammad, I swear to God that I'm capable of assassinating them. I'm telling you the fact. They lined up my people that without guns, without any women are they separated the women. Oh yeah, you come here. Then the men that said they are not with weapons, unarmed people, you killed all of them in daylight, broad daylight.
People that came out, they actually came out to welcome the soldiers. They were flying this white handkerchief. They were dancing. They were dancing to say, oh, Muritala was coming to see them. Okay. And since now that, the war in Asaba, called the federal troop have taken over Asaba, therefore, people should come out too. And you now matched it like, come on, man. That's part of the oral. That is why I will never in my life call Muritala a hero.
Exactly.
Ever.
That's why I can understand why some Anioma guys are so scared. Because even my dad at that time was only 6 years old. He was running from the north, from the north with my grandmother. A lot of people died in that war. A lot of people are feeling so traumatic about it. So if some people
they have to deny their connection altogether.
Exactly. So that is why, in a way, this bill, it may not be looking normal to people like, oh, it is not useful. For me, in terms of identity, in terms of uniting this Igbo, you cannot divide the Igbo into 5 small states and say they are South. There are Igbos in Benue. There are Igbos in Kogi.
And now there are Igbos who share part of Kogi. There are Igbos in Benue. There are Igbos in Rivers. There are Igbos, all these borders where you see Igbo state, right? They intentionally cut some of these Igbos. They make them minority in those places.
And that was I cannot be a minority in Delta State. I cannot be a minority in Delta State when I can easily be a majority.
In the majority in the Igbo land, exactly. And this is not even like you. See, you did not migrate to your current place. So you are indigenously connected to the place as your ancestral land. Now, people where they draw you into a place and Congo make you minority there.
So that is why, see, if this move happen, if Anioma creates a state and merge into the east like normal, guess what? Many of all these minority Igbo groups, they will start asking for their states. He get there, and Idoma, maybe in the southern part of Benue, if I'm right, they will start saying they want to do their own, and drag them back to the east. People that are saying Ikwere people that are in Port Harcourt, they will say, no, we want the real Ikwere people, not the fake Wike people. The real Ikwere people say they want their own state, merge back into the east, So the job will be out.
Is that not why we are saying that this contraption should be renegotiated? Let everybody actually tell where they want to be. Nobody is being dragged to be part of anything, okay? give the people the chance to say, we want to belong here, we don't want to belong here. And all this mess can actually end. Sure, you know.
It will end because they know that the southeast, the Igbo land, not even the east, the main Igbo land is way bigger than what they are drawing on that map.
They know.
I saw the new proposal. I saw it when they said Middle Belt Western State. I don't know if you saw it or something like that.
I haven't.
There's the new map. I think they divided into 8 or something. Like Middle Belt have 2. They have Middle Belt West, Middle Belt East, then Southwest, South, they call it South, then Southeast, and then Southeastern Central. And I saw Southeastern Central. I said, what is Southeastern Central? And I saw five states in between the southeast, the south, and the southwest. They put
now
these guys.
Some people say we can all be whatever we want to be. The bottom line is that nobody has been asked if they want to be part of Nigeria. Yeah, you've heard people that will say, me, I love my country. Me, I love Nigeria. It's all lies, okay? You know what? Those who claim to love it and those who claim they don't want it, give us a referendum and let us all decide and see what will happen. Let me take another one.
Thanks for everything. I will continue to educate. No,
yes, sir.
Thank you.
You take it easy, okay? So here is another caller on the line. Hello there.
Good afternoon, Mariko.
Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
It's me, Flora.
Hey, my lady. There you are again. You are able to get through this afternoon.
Yes, because I just feel that this afternoon, let's say, not too busy like.
No, you're not too busy. No.
Yeah, you know. Then I get one very important thing to share, to share with you.
Please.
That got me thinking. But before now, sorry.
So,
you know that I was supposed to, when they had this breakfast day, I was supposed to come.
I know. I was looking out for you. I was looking for somebody to pull. Few ladies pulled me, and I was expecting you to be one of them, but no.
I know. Yours truly. The grandchildren, they just dropped them for me unexpectedly.
Oh, so I see.
They just disorganized me that day.
I get that then. Right. I get that. But anyway, it was fun though, right? Please, ma'am.
You know, these people, they got me thinking, and it's like I was thinking about myself. You know, last Friday, the Duke and Duchess of Westminster, they wedded at Chester Cathedral.
That's right.
And they were these old women. One is in fact, Sheila is the one that really. This Sheila is from Bristol,
right? And
she worked with NHS for about 50 years or so.
Oh.
Herself and one of our friends went there waiting for these two couples. Do you know what they had with them? Wow. They had a extinguisher, fire extinguisher. Yeah.
Okay.
And they hid this fire extinguisher inside the, old people's, our old people's trolley.
Right.
Nobody expected anything. Nobody knew that they were this. You remember this?
Like they were ready to actually. Was that meant for an attack? Like they want to? Okay.
They just put it there. This Just Stop Oil protesters. They want to target the Duke and the Duchess of Westminster wedding.
I get you.
Okay. Now, when the couple just come out, they can't spray them. They didn't spray them. They just sprayed it in the air, releasing orange powder as the newlywed Duke and Duchess left the Chester Cathedral.
Mm-hmm.
So Sheila said they not arrest. Of course, they arrested them, and Sheila said yes, they agree that wedding are a time of coming together in celebration, at least to make a commitment to the future.
Mm-hmm.
But however, for the countless million around the world, there's no future unless everybody come together to stop this oil and gas. So their demand was that they are demanding that the next UK government work with other countries to phase out this fossil fuel by 2030.
The climate change advocates sort of. Although
Yes,
some are
and
so daring, ma'am. They are
Yes,
very, very daring.
and it got me thinking. I said, look at the age, 69 and 70. Now, our old people, old men, not the great future for our youth. The Sheila is 69, the other one is 73.
Wow.
So what stops our young people back home to protest for their future?
Real one, oh, real protest, oh.